What's up all you humans and not humans, Jamir here, and welcome to the Pokemon Fire Red Hard Mode Recap. This will be a series I'm going to be doing on my channel after every Pokemon livestream, just recapping the events of the episode. Before we do that, let me explain what this game is. So this game mod was created by game developers that were fans of the original Pokemon Fire Red game, but thought the game was a bit too easy, and thus this was born. I don't know why they decided to make it harder. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with the original version, but here we are. So it's essentially the same as the classic game, but trainers and gym leaders are much harder to beat for more reasons than one, and you're gonna have to do a lot of training. On top of that, it's more than just your typical Gen 1 Pokemon. Apparently, every single Pokemon in existence is in this game. Yes, every single Pokemon. Any region, all types, even Galarian and Alolan forms are in this game. Yep, this mod has it all, including the ability to destroy your mental state. So I, along with fellow streamer josephspc, decided to download this game and try it out for ourselves, play it on stream. We'll see what happens. So it was my first time playing, but Joseph has played this game plenty of times before. So to keep things interesting for his audience, he decided to do a Nuzlocke of the game. Well, I just played the game casually, just regular Pokemon. Kind of like a casual versus competitive thing, I guess. So yeah, I guess this is where we get into the recap, but before we do, I just want to say, please hit the like button. And on top of that, also hit the sub button, because we're almost at 200 subs. So, yeah, please hit those buttons. Anyway, let's get to the recap. So the game starts out as the original does, with Professor Oak's famous speech about the amazing world of Pokemon, asking you your gender and the name of his grandson. Why does he not know the name of his grandson? I don't know. But me and Joseph decided to name his grandson after each other, so it was kind of a bit of a rivalry against each other. At least we kind of did. Right. So your name is.
I'm not gonna lie. I just made your name Eller.
What?
No,
what did you call me?
Don't worry.
After completing those tasks and getting the hang of the controls, I mean, we're playing on PC instead of a Game Boy. So things are a little bit inverted. It's not what you think it is. Anyway, it was time for us to receive our first Pokemon. I decided to choose Bulbasaur. Now, if you're wondering why I decided to choose Bulbasaur, well, I'm just kind of thinking ahead. Growing up watching Pokemon, I knew that the first two gym leaders, you got Brock, who specializes in rock types, and you got Misty, who specializes in water types. Both of which a grass type such as Bulbasaur can take out. Hopefully. Also, I mean, look at Bulbasaur. He's such a cutie. Look at him. He's awesome. Respect the boy Bulbasaur. Anyway, I was going to let my chat pick a name for him, but my chat was being weird and it was giving some really weird or lame names, so I just took it upon myself and I named him Lettuce. After receiving Lettuce, defeating fake Joseph's Charmander, I forgot, yeah, he chose a Charmander, and exploring Pallet Town a little bit, I was off to Route 1. Now, I was expecting some weird surprises in this game, but I wasn't expecting the random assortment of Pokemon, including Sentret, Hoodoo, Seedot, and even a Galarian Zigzagoon. What the hell, dude? After a while, I made it to Viridian City, where I encountered my first Pokemon Center and Pokemar, but as soon as I got into the Pokemar, I was asked to drop something off to Professor Oak, so I had to go all the way back to Pallet Town. But I did get an old fishing rod from some weird fisherman, so that was cool. Anyway, once I was back in the lab to deliver some custom Pokeballs, he gave me and fake Joseph 5 Pokeballs and a Pokedex. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Something I thought I should put in the script. Anyway, moving on. I made it back to Viridian City, and the first thing I did was try out my brand new fishing rod, and the first thing I caught was a Chinchou. Now, listen, okay, I have no idea why, my Bulbasaur, Lettuce, had such a hard time defeating Chinchou, but listen, it was tough enough where I thought, like, you know what, you might as well just come on team. Plus, water type, going to a rock gym, it's only gonna help me out. Plus, it's an electric type too, so I may be able to help with Misty. So yeah, welcome to the team, Chinchou. Your new name is Lightbulb. After grabbing my second Pokemon, I thought it was time to do some training, where I saw some more and that's when I saw more Pokemon that did not belong in this region. Seriously, what the hell, developers? Anyway, I was walking around, then I stumbled upon Route 22. Remember Route 22? That's the route that leads to Victory Road. The road that takes you up to, like, Elite Four. That road. We all played Pokemon before. Anyway, when I got there, fake Joseph was just randomly coming from that area and decided to challenge me to a battle. Listen, I'll spare you the details. His Starly, and yes, I did say Starly, kicked my ass. Like, he destroyed Lightbulb, he destroyed Lettuce. It was not a fun sight. Not to mention, his Pokemon were at level 9 and my highest was like a level 7. So, anyway, yeah. I came back and I kicked his ass with Lightbulb. Anyway, I decided to go on to Route 2 since the Viridian City Gym leader was not there. And now I'm in Viridian Forest. Listen, here's another moment where I'm going to spare the details. All you do in Viridian Forest is walk around, battle bug type Pokemon, whether they're wild or with trainers, and you pick up some items. That's literally all you do in Viridian Forest. Anyway, I did happen to see some guy with like Gen 3 Pokemon Drip who challenged me to a battle, and I kicked his ass, but did give me an EXP share, which was very useful. Thank you, random stranger. Anyway, so I made it to Pewter City, and now I'm just gonna go straight to the gym. But then I go to some Pokemart employee, and he was like, "You want to go check out the museum?" And I'm like, "No." Forced me to go to the museum anyway. Since I was there, I was like, fuck it, might as well check it out. The museum was nice and all, talked to some of the locals, yada yada. But then there was one guy who stood out among them. Guy named Faulkner. Listen, if you don't know who Faulkner is the flying type gym leader from Johto. That's right, the Violet City gym leader from the Johto region who is specializing in flying types is in the Kanto region. Why is he in the Kanto region? Apparently he's studying Mega Evolution. Yeah, game developers, I don't think you noticed, but that's the wrong region. Anyway, long story short, he challenged me to a battle and I lost a lot. Like, a lot. It was not fun. Like, seriously, how does this man have a Wingull that's like super like weak and everything, and then he has an Emolga and a Corvisquire? That's right, Emolga and Corvisquire. They're so freaking strong. And the thing is, Emolga's not even a freaking bird. Anyway, I decided that after numerous losses, I need to get a third Pokemon. Okay? There's no point in trying to tackle a 2v3. I need to even the playing field. So I went on back down to Route 22, and I found an Alolan Sandshrew. And yes, I did say Alolan, by the way. So yeah, I decided to capture her, and I named her Cooler. And yes, I did fill every spot. Anyway, after like a numerous amount of frustrating losses, a lot of losses, I finally defeated him. God, I don't know why that took so long. So, like, he didn't give me a gym badge or anything because this isn't his region, and that's understandable, I guess. But he did give me a TM that contained Roost. Which is cool and all, but I don't have any flying type Pokemon, so it's kind of useless to me. Now, at this point in the stream, I was ready to just end it. I wanted to go and eat food and sleep and do human things, but my chat was so persistent in me battling Rock. So I was just like, Yeah, sure. You know what? I haven't streamed for almost 5 hours now. What's one more
brain-breaking Pokemon battle?
So I healed up all my Pokemon and I waltzed on over to the Pewter City gym. First thing I encountered is some guy who went on a whole tangent about like 11 different rules about Pokemon gym battles. Like, I haven't played Pokemon since I was a kid. Like, I know the rules, buddy. Also, there is some assistant that or like lackey or whatever you call him in the gym people. And like, he was there. His Pokemon were weak as fuck and I destroyed him. Moving on. It was finally time to face Brock. Now, I was expecting him to just have, you know, a Geodude. Seeing how things are kind of like, you know, going, I was expecting it to be an Alolan Geodude. And I was correct. You know, he also had Onyx too, but that was also expected. Now, that stuff I prepared for, and I contemplated, and I was like, yes, I can defeat these two. But he had a third Pokemon, and man, was I not expecting this third Pokemon. What? What the fuck? That's right. This man's has a Vulpix. And not just any Vulpix, a Vulpix with a grass-type hidden power. Now, I knew this was going to be hard and everything, but honestly, this just seems like cheating to me at this point. Like, how do you have a fire type in a rock type gym? Now, yes, in Pokemon lore and everything, Brock technically did have a Vulpix for a short period of time. But one, that Vulpix wasn't even his to start out with. I don't know who he borrowed it, or like the lady that had him take care of the Vulpix for her. But like, wasn't even his to begin with. And also, like, the Vulpix didn't even battle often. Anyway, long story short, he knew how to counter every single one of my Pokemon, and I lost a lot of times there too. And it was at this point, about 5 hours and 40 minutes into stream, I was so tired. I literally could not continue forward. Streaming for almost 6 hours, and I wanted to go to sleep. Honestly, seeing how I was new to the experience, didn't know what was going to happen, you know, I think I'd made some decent progress. I guarantee you, by the time the next stream comes around, and I play this for episode 2, I'm going to be ready to defeat Brock. And that's the recap. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, hit the sub button, but also make sure to check out Joseph's Twitch channel. His links will be in the description. Because he did a Nuzlocke run of this game. If I did a Nuzlocke run of this game, I guarantee that would have been like a world record for world's shortest Nuzlocke. But yeah, like, he's doing a Nuzlocke and somehow he's a lot further in the game than I am. So yeah, go check out his links, watch his perspective. It's very enjoyable, very entertaining. Anyways, with that being said, stay squishy, much love to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.